Welcome to CELUS video guide. In this video, we will show you how to clone your Counter 5 Sushi credentials into the Counter 5.1 version in CELUS. Starting with version 8.0 released in January 2025, CELUS fully supports Counter 5.1. To help our users seamlessly transition to Counter version 5.1, CELUS provides the option to clone your existing Counter 5 credentials with an automatically updated sushi URL. But first, let's go through some important notes. The first thing to do is fix your Counter 5 credentials. If your Counter 5 credentials are broken, CELUS will not let you clone them. So it is important to debug and verify your credentials first. To learn how to debug credentials, watch our debugging video. All credentials up and running? Good. Not all publishers have started offering the new reports yet. You can see which already do in CELUS, just pay attention to the icons next to the Counter version. A bold blue arrow means that somebody within the CELUS community was already able to harvest a Counter 5.1 report from this publisher, so you can safely clone them and start harvesting. An empty blue arrow means that the platform does not provide Counter 5.1 reports yet, or that we have not yet found out. You can still clone the credentials, but you might not be able to harvest any data yet. If you do, congratulations, you are the first one to know. The red arrow mark means that the credentials cannot be cloned because they are broken. We've also put together a handy database at www.counter51.infou, where you can see all the Counter-compliant platforms and whether or not they already provide the new reports. This database is updated once per day with new data from CELUS and Counter Registry. Unlike cloning humans, cloning credentials is legal and recommended. Let's get to it. Go to Sushi Management on the left side menu and choose the sushi credentials you want to clone. We can see the bold blue arrow next to our ProQuest credentials, so we know we can clone them. Click the checkbox next to the credentials and the Clone to 5.1 button. A verification dialog will open up. You can leave the date range as it is. I am going to change it to just 2 months so we have the result quickly. Now let's wait a few seconds. We can see that the verification was successful and we can happily start harvesting. One more important note. Your old credentials are staying here too and will keep harvesting Counter 5 reports until you disable them, or the publisher stops providing the reports. And that's it! You are a master cloner now! If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us at ask@celus.net. Happy harvesting!